Good morning, tubers. Look at my latest acquisition. It is a 1988 Honda 200SX, and many of you already know that this is my favorite four-wheeler, my favorite ATV or quad or whatever word you want to call it. The reason why I like it so much is it has plenty of power for its size and weight. It's quick enough, strong enough, fast enough, and one could just kind of, Harvey isn't that strong and he could pick up one side or the other with one hand. So I like all of that about it. This particular one, the suspension, and we'll, when we bring it back to life, we could go into the real detail, but the suspension seems pretty good. 3 out of 4 tires hold there. Got one square one here. Can't win them all. It does have the original key. The gas tank isn't half bad. So what's wrong with it? Why aren't we driving it? This cover was taken off, and these things are known for throwing the chain. And when they throw the chain, the case is really thin through here and it gets damaged. Kind of a big setback. If you actually could buy, back in the day, you can buy an aftermarket cover that kind of had a liner in here. So if you threw the chain, it would stay on the sprocket and it didn't bind up and chew up the case. This one obviously didn't have it. Anyway, I'm told that the guy took a spool gun and, welded it up here, but he kind of warped the case and it's still leaking oil. When it was put back together again, when you'd go to pull the string, it would kick back at you. So it might be one tooth off with the timing. And to go one step further than that, the pulse generator is also damaged. It looked like, I don't know, somebody put some Mickey Mouse screws to it using SAE where they should have used metric, kind of forced it to hold on. At some point it didn't, and the flywheel came around with the magnets, or it got loose, and however it happened, it got chewed up by the flywheel. So that's needs some love and attention. So basically this cover needs to come off, and I need to figure out exactly what's going on between the pulse generator, the timing, and the oil leak. The rest of it appears to be good. When I bought it, we jumped it off a battery and it did go round and round, so there we are. Anyway, I paid $200 for it, figuring if the engine is junk, which would kind of be unfortunate, but if the engine is junk, I do have a functioning starter. There is a carburetor on there that's complete, right? I got the throttle. It did come with the switches, the handlebars, part of the dashboard. The key switch is a Honda key switch. So, and it came with 2 keys. I got a front headlight. Once again, as I told you, the frame appears to be halfway decent. It does have a back tail light, though I think you can see it's kind of cracked. The bearings in the rear end are good. So I think I easily got my $200 worth of parts. I can use every part of this. I have a few of these in the Hoard. I don't know, 4, 5. Does this make 6? There's at least 4. I think this makes number 5. So there are a few of these in the Hoard, so the parts always come in handy. I gotta just ask one comment for the people who are around in the day. What's with these tires, man? They're like everywhere. Everywhere. I assume, given this is an 88, they probably burned up the first set of tires if it was ridden within 1, 2, 3, 4 years. So that makes it the early 90s. I mean, were these sold everywhere? Were they god-awful cheap? I mean, every bike I seem to, or every quad or trike I seem to get back get from back in the day that has a set of those on there. I mean, are they made out of steel such that, you know, you put them on back in 1990 and they hold up so well that they've lasted this long? I don't know, but it seems like they all have these. Those tires are okay for this kind of quad with back suspension. If you put those on a 200S or a 185S or whatever, it's just battering to the tailbone. You ride across the field and it's just like bam, bam, bam. You know, by the time you get off of it, you need to go see a chiropractor. Anyway, so this is what I have. I think, once again, I think it was worth my $200. I'm sure you guys will let me know if you think not. I want you all to keep your feet down, keep your heads up, and I want you all to get out and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.